So it's another wonderful morning in Uruapan, and today we have something special. We're going to the national park, and then also to see a volcanic covered city situated in the mountains here. It was 1942, it says, that it exploded and erupted. And yeah, so this is going to be something interesting to see. Uruapan's been nice. We kind of struck out on the morning run. And yeah. Getting cleaned up and ready. But my hair is not saying that. So hop in. Let's go to the national park and the volcano. So here we are at the national park, the Barranca del Cupatitzio, where you are automatically greeted with a decorated fountain. And here it was so festive. We ended up just walking around here. We kind of got lost a little bit along the way, but more or less we just hung a left right after the entrance and made our way down to the gorge and the waterfall. And as you walk along, you can read signs about the local birds and the foliage that is here as well. And you can just hear the gorge and the water running right when you enter. But as you're walking, it gets louder and louder. And the best part is that it's cool. I mean, it's well shaded, and with the water and the breezes, you never feel too hot. And next up is the waterfall. And once you get to the bottom, just turn left and you'll see it as you come across the bridge. So we finally made it into Barranca. Hold on.
Cupatitzio.
So
No,
but it's Parque Nacional.
Sí.
So we finally made it into Parque Nacional Barranca del Cupatitzio. Cupatitzio. So obviously you say it much better than me, but this is a national park here just right outside of Uruapan, and it is massive and nice. It's a great escape. See? So we're exploring it. We weren't going to make a day of it. It looks like we may be making a little bit of a day of it. I don't even think we're a quarter of the way through, but there's so many things to do and see, and the waters. Yeah, that's what I was going to have you talk about, the waters.
These lands used to be Purépechas, indigenous owned.
Right.
It says the leaders,
Yeah, the leaders, chiefs.
the chiefs of Purépecha community come here to rest on the water and stuff. And eventually it was owned by the government and they became a national park.
Mm-hmm.
And Cupatitzio.
Yeah,
It means
Cupatitzio.
in Purépecha, river that sea.
And yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear the falls behind us.
Yeah.
Then it should pick it up, but if not, I'll add it in.
All
But
these fountains and waterfalls,
yes.
it just work with gravity. There's no motors or whatever. And right now it's a place that is protected for the water importance. All the city use this water.
Right. And actually, fun fact is the water's potable. So in theory, you could drink it. It's that clean. So we're going to continue exploring and then try to make our way up to the volcano. But we'll see how long this takes because there's tons to see and all kinds of waterfalls. Definitely, if you're in Uruapan, you got to make it here. I mean, there's a couple of things to do inside the city, but none as big as this. Like, this is amazing. Great place to escape. Yeah, just stumbled across the dragonflies here. And come to find out that this is a way to know that the water is potable. There's dragonflies around. I never knew that.
I hope you never get lost in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, yeah, so if you get lost in the middle of a jungle, anywhere, and there's dragonflies, it should be potable water. I'll take that. I'll probably just drink the water anyways, but that's a different story. That's just my gordito brain.
And you're never gonna survive.
Exactly, I know. Unless I befriend an ocelot. Wait. Where's the ayahuasca?
It's supposed to be like a tea. I guess it's gonna be one of those.
Oh, the wood. Ayahuasca. Oh my god. Okay. So you can also get ayahuasca here, which would lead you to be lost in the middle of the jungle, should you partake, I guess.
Ayahuasca, California.
I mean,
Full trip.
yeah, it is a full trip, both physically and spiritually. I'm not sure if I recommend that. And there's also Angel's Trumpet as well throughout the forest here. We just filmed some. But as I was saying, I would befriend an ocelot named Babu, and that is the only way I would survive.
So enough with Archer references. Let's see some springs.
And as I was talking about before, just right above me is the Angel's Trumpet. So you can get the full experience if you want. But this place is gorgeous. And filled with all kinds of venomous creatures, as they're telling us here. No?
They've been finding around 31 species of considering
Endangered,
endangered.
right?
Yeah. 3 amphibious,
See?
reptiles,
Yeah.
birds, mammals, plants, and 2 of mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
Sicks my stomach.
Ah.
It sicks my stomach.
Yeah, made you
That
sick
was
to your stomach.
First night, my
Oh,
stomach
Jesus.
was already sensitive.
Right.
So on the way there, biking, my friend saw a mushroom and said, "Oh, you can eat that one. Let's get it." It was huge to feed everyone there.
Oh, to feed everybody, okay.
And he caught it and bring it. Day 1. I was bad on my stomach. I didn't eat that night. Next day, we get up early. We went to get reptiles, and we came back to the camp till 1-2 p.m. something like that, late in the
Okay.
afternoon.
Right.
And we came starving. So he's like, "Okay, let's eat the fungus," but the fungus was outside in the sun, dry. So that doesn't matter. We didn't care. We cut some tomatoes, onion, and we fried it.
Yeah.
Delicious. 1 hour later, it was super bad. I started with my stomach, everything.
Wow.
It cleans all my intestines.
Oh no.
Another hour later, my friend is like, "You know what? I'm feeling bad too." We start to vomit probably for 2 hours.
Jesus.
We didn't have more to vomit, but
Yeah. God,
all the
I've only been
juices
sick like
in
that
our
before.
stomach, everything. We ended up empty.
And that's the story of eating the wrong mushroom. At least you survived. Yeah,
That's alright.
I'm happy for that.
Don't eat mushrooms that you don't know.
Yes. Moral of the story. I'm always weary with fungi anyways. Now we're going to try to decide which way to go. Because we're halfway done.
And here, you can also zip line across for about 80 pesos. There was no one doing it at the time, and I'm not quite sure where you would need to go to purchase it, but they did have a sign up that it is available to zip line across the gorge.
With the snow, the possum, Virginianus,
The tlacuache.
but the lacuache
There is
aquí.
a story that say that these animals stole the fire from the gods to give it to the humans using the tail. That's why it doesn't have hairs on the tails.
I mean, the more you know. I really like that story. That explains a lot. Those things are so mean. Where I live, we have tons of them, and you can hear them at night sometimes, especially when we used to have dogs. The dogs would run up on them, and yeah. Have you heard them things scream?
Huh?
Have you heard them?
See,
Yeah.
I've been pretty close from them. When I used to work in the forest,
Ah, right.
we sometimes free animals too, and so
Oh, those.
we free like 7 of those. We have to take it from the tail to take it out the box, and like this, you go.
Yeah. Those
Yeah,
things are
but
like.
you have to be super quick because they can bite you.
Yeah, yeah, and they're do they carry rabies? I think that they do. They
Yeah,
can.
marsupiales, what's in
Sí.
English?
Marsupials. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the. In Mexico, we have 7. That's one of them.
Right, and I have no clue how many we have in America, but we'll save that for another video, or I can put it in the comment. Right, so I think that's going to conclude our day. We'll leave on a note of knowledge and a great story. I'm not going to say it's not true. So, yeah, I guess we are at the end, right?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Wow, all right. So, thank you for joining us. This is the cool part. This is the cool part. Oh my God, it's fresh. It's so fresh. It's so nice. And it's potable. Like, definitely, if you make it out this way. It's a pretty far way.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. It's actually 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours from Guadalajara by car. By bus, I would probably add another hour or two to that, unless it's a direct. And this is more like the reservoir, right?
Trucha.
Ah, Trucha.
The Trucha farm.
Ah, okay.
Just kidding. We ran up on the trout farm at the forest. So they sell food here as well that you can throw to the fish to feed them. And you can just watch them all jump up towards the top of the water to get fed. And it's fun here if you have little ones too, because this is a great spot to take them.
Your face. So someone has found the alimentos or foods here. And is having already way too much fun. Oh wow, so there is tons. This tree is huge, ginormous. I mean, amongst some of the other things that are just huge, like the plants in general, like the leaves are, 30 meters, or not 30 meters, 30 feet or more, longer. It creates a great canopy. And I know we said we were leaving last time, but then we were diverted from.
We were leaving.
Yeah, we were leaving, but
Yes,
then we ran into the trout farm and we thought we were leaving, but it dead ended there. So running low on battery, and but
Look,
yes.
there's another one.
Oh wow, yeah. It actually cut some of the branches, but I mean, coming here, you won't be disappointed. Like, it's a must-see when you're in Ururapan, and it's a great little walk around. I mean, you can do it in an hour. You can take 2 or 3 actually, and just enjoy it.
I think we still like 2, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we've almost been here too. You can eat, plenty of places to eat. Entrance fee is nominal. What is it?
35 pesos.
35 pesos. So
$1.5, something like that.
almost $2. Yeah, and you can also go ziplining right across the river for about $4. So 65 pesos. At the time of filming, it'd be about 4.
There's lunch areas to sit and enjoy your food with the waterfalls
Yeah.
next to it. So cute.
Yeah, it's super nice and relaxing. And this place gets a bad rap, but you know, we've had a good experience here in Uruapan.
See.
I mean, of course here the security is really high anyways. I don't think there's much to worry about, and people here are friendly and nice. It's been great.
If after see our part about Janitzio and Pátzcuaro you get scared about the multitude of people, this is a place to come.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're like me and you don't like being around a lot of people, like this is the place. Like you get the place almost to yourself. It's plenty of space, right in with nature, just inside the city. I mean, just outside the city. It was a 4-minute drive from the hotel, which was downtown. So that gives you any clue. So yeah, join us next because we're going on hunt for a volcano and a city that's in lava ruins. And one last one last dip of the water. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next trip.
Thank you so much for watching, and here I'll leave you with some footage from the lava-covered church. Unfortunately, as you can probably tell, we weren't able to get to it today. We spent a little too much time in Uruapan, and it's about an 1.5-hour drive away from here, and it was getting a little too late. So we decided to put it off to tomorrow. So join us next time as we hike up the mountains here and take a little horseback ride through the woods to see this majestic place that is actually covered in lava, and all that remains is the church. And again, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this, please leave a like. If you'd like to follow along, subscribe. I can't wait to see you in the next one.